Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. First day of fall, meatballs. Namaste. God bless. How are all of you? I got all my stuff. I got so much stuff. So much stuff. I think I've jacked in about 35 hours in the last 2.5 days. So, guys, if you have just follow me, Jerry Maldonado too. You get to see the My Pillow guy, and you get to see all the work that I do at your convenience. So please feel free. But I've had a chance to marinate on this quote from Rumi the past 3 days, and I wanted to bring to you guys. I actually put it in a reel yesterday. I'm going to get right to it. Beautiful days do not come to you. You must walk towards them. We had this whole thing about creation in life and how we're trying to create all these things. But the problem is, like, I opened up my prescription today. I get some nose spray for the old sinuses kind of thing, but this is what you get. This is what you get at birth. You got to figure life out, man. You get this disclosure. It's almost like the prophets were like lawyers, man. They said, hey, we're going to give you all this stuff, but you got to figure out how to use it. In essence, this is all that can happen as a result from it. But how many people read that stuff? I don't read that shit. So I had to figure out the hard way in my life. And Thomas Carlyle said it the best. And I want to reiterate what he said. He said, creation is great. He said creation is great and cannot be understood. That's what I think drives people nuck and futs about what they're trying to do in life. It did to me. You know, the first day of fall here, I mean, I'm looking outside and it's rainy, kind of damp, dreary kind of day, which is fine. I remember days like that in the 12 by 12 where I had nothing. And I was begging for the amount of work that I'm doing now, and that's what I created in my life, but all in a good way. But the point being is, we get so stuck on how things are created. There shouldn't be no worries about how things are created, because beautiful days do not come to you. You must walk towards them. This is the problem that people have. They're afraid to push forward to their creation that they want to have in life. They're afraid to move forward to what they want to bring. And they even stated this in scripture. I mean, thousands of years ago, they were saying creation is finished. I mean, Genesis 1, 2, 3, 5. I mean, it's telling us right there that everything we want is already here. Everything we desire is already here. But there's a big disclosure that you have to figure out how to get it. Which is kind of great, because life would be kind of boring. And the biggest person I love to follow when it comes to creation that really helped me was Neville Goddard. He said, because creation is finished, what you desire already exists. And I'll get to that in a scripture quote, because they were telling us all about that. He goes on to say, it's all excluded from you because you can only see the contents of your own consciousness. In other words, what you're thinking about. When you don't realize this stuff, when you realize you're actually blocking your creativity by your circumstances now. You're blocking your ability to create something really great in your life because you keep focusing on what's wrong in life. And the beauty of learning how to create is you just letting go. Just understanding how powerful we all are when it comes to creation. How powerful we can create the most amazing things in life, but it's getting past the direct consciousness that we focus on every single day. Here I am. I could mire in the fact that, yeah, I'm working a lot of hours and I don't have a life, but indeed I do have a life. And it's in here. So whatever you're trying to create, it must first start in here. It comes through us to get to us. I say it many times here at America's Mentor, but I'm going to read you guys the actual scripture quote from that to realize they knew all this stuff, man. The prophets knew all this stuff, but they wrote that disclosure like I showed you guys in the beginning. And I'll get to a few words in the quote box before I get back to work. I do have some time coming off. Thank goodness I get to rest the eyes and kind of get them unbaggied and get back into life, man. But when you're blessed with abundance, know that you created it. When you're blessed with sadness, know that you created it. When you're blessed with hardship, know that you created it. And when you realize that, you realize what you're creating in your conscious mind, which starts there, which in essence starts in the outside world. So think of this, guys. I wanted to pick the most powerful one as far as scripture from Colossians to help you guys understand, because it's not really hard to understand. It's not. Because if it's already here, like I mentioned before on many segments of America's Mentor, if it's already here, we have to believe in it, we have to energize it, we have to connect to it, and we have to be that best person every single day to bring it to us. We're already doing it. We're already connecting probably to the wrong things in life. And hence, that's called experiences. And what do? We live in those experiences. The wisdom, so-called wisdom of life and our conscious thinking every day, which keeps remanifesting all these situations all over again. And we wonder why things are happening in our life. But think of this from Colossians. Colossians 1-1:6. It says, for him all things were created in heaven and earth. For all things were created in heaven and earth. What does that mean? Your imagination, they call it the flesh in Scripture for all you neophytes out there. But basically the flesh is reality. And what they're saying is heaven isn't here, our mindset. It's something for you guys to think about, and don't think that you're so powerless in a world that's so powerful. We're all powerful, man. We're all powerful in the way that we send out who we are every single day to bring what we want to us every single day. I'll read it again. For him, all things were created in heaven and earth. What they're saying is, guys, everything is here. Everything you desire, everything you want, everything you seek, it's all here. Think about it. But the problem is, for him, all things were created in heaven and earth, visible and invisible. What are they saying about that? Visible is that you see every day. The invisible is up there. Oh, hi, Alexa. Well, thank you very much for the notification. All things were created through him and for him. And thanks to Alexa, she's reminding us that there's weather out there today. So, guys, think about it. Creation is finished. It's here. Everything you want is here, man. But you got to connect to it. Think about these words out of the quote box today. All, as much as possible. You have to think about it as much as possible. And it goes on to say, the whole of one's possessions, resources, and or energy. When you put your whole self into what you want, we're already doing it now. We're putting our, how should we say, not our best self into our lives. And we wonder why we're getting back to us exactly what we're giving it. So all is as much as possible. Give it your all. And whatever you're trying to create, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, every facet of it, you can only but create that in life. It goes on. Now, this is the beauty of it. Part of it, I tried to look up one of the part of creation that's finished, and they come up with these amazing words. Listen, creation is finished. All things exist as possible. Possibilities. Hence the quantum field. The quantum field is just infinite possibilities that we connect to every single day. And when you realize that, you realize possibilities, the condition or fact of being possible. Remember, it's not impossible. If you hyphen impossible, it says impossible. You have to get past what has happened to you to make what you want to happen for you. And when you keep doing that every day, you keep putting your all. You keep jumping into the pool. And stop putting a toe in the pool. You should keep jumping in the whole of one's possessions. All of you. Resources. All of you. And energy. All of you. And to whatever you're trying to do, that disclosure I showed you in the very beginning is kind of irrelevant. Because now you know the way. You know the path. Beautiful days do not come to you. We create them. We move towards them. We bring all of that to us in the most beautiful way. But it's our choices. And possibilities, one's utmost power, capability, and or ability. We all have it. We all have it. That's what I said. Creation is finished. They're saying, guys, relax. We all have different desires. We all have different dreams. We all have different goals that we want to have in life. It's what we do with that will determine if we get that, whether it's good health, love, peace, success. You can get all the money in the world that you want to attain, but after getting it, if you believe it's going to be taken, indeed, it will be taken from you. When you start realizing that you're a whole person, you'll start creating better things in your life. This is what transformation is. It's just a conscious change of thinking. It's a conscious change of who you believe who you are. And when you believe how powerful you are, you go into everything as much as possible, like I've been doing. And I always do with my work. I go into it no matter what, 1,000%. Whatever I do, 1,000%. Life, 1,000%. You give it 1,000, it's going to give you 2. It's going to give you 3. It's going to give you 4. It's going to give you the most amazing life, but you got to give your whole self to it. You got to understand the power that you carry. You got to understand that, yeah, if you're not feeling well right now, but indeed you're going to be well. and you'll start acting the part, and you start creating the part and attracting the part to you, the whole of one's possessions, to all of you, resources, everything you got. When you keep doing that every single day, indeed, as Camilla said, we all are creators of our life. We are creators of our destiny. We are our self-fulfilling prophecy. We are everything we choose to be and all we want to be. So guys, hopefully this helped. I gotta go to work, man. America's Mentor _radio on Instagram, at America's Mentor on Twitter. And I'll say it again from Camilla. We are creators. Indeed. You can't blame life for what is going on. You've got to look in the mirror and realize what you're emitting in that energy field of who you are to bring it to you. At America's Mentor on Twitter, at America's Mentor on YouTube, guys. TikTok, I can't do anything about it yet. I'm kind of busy, but hopefully with some time I have coming up, guys, I'm going to be able to enjoy it. So, guys, enjoy your Saturday. Happy first day of fall. I wore my orange today in response to the pumpkins, man. I feel that now it's official pumpkin season up here in the Northeast, guys. So, a happy Saturday to you. Enjoy your day, guys. I will talk to you guys soon.